So, just as I'm getting ready to head down for the day, one of the things that came to my mind as I'm in the blind, and I always chuckle with it, when I was in McGill for my Bachelor of Vocational Education, there was one teacher's class. Um, we had a little discussion at the beginning of that class, and then I deemed that class unnecessary, and therefore I fell asleep and snored so loud multiple times that I woke myself up and knocked some desks around, and that's pretty spectacular and rare for me. And needless to say, while I didn't apply myself, I still passed that class with a 91. So imagine what I would have done if I actually would have applied myself. But the story that actually made me um, turn that teacher off, and for those of you that don't know, this is my first year hunting. I've rented my property for many years to some friends for hunting, and this is the first year that I'm joining them. So I've got a lot to learn in the respects of hunting. There is a lot I know, but there is a lot that I do have to learn in preparation and stuff like that. And one thing I am noticing is that this year's difficult seems to be for pretty much everybody. And even on top of that, with me bow hunting, it takes even a lot more skill to be able to do that than with a rifle. But the discussion that we had, the teacher happened to mention for hunting is that anybody could get a deer. And I piped up in the class and I'm like, that is incorrect. And she's like, anybody can get a deer. Anybody can go out into the forest and get a deer. And I was like, that is incorrect. I was like, you can have the best hunting equipment. You can have the best camouflage, the best tree stand, the best deer blind you could possibly imagine. But unless a deer walks in front of where you are, within range, during the daylight hours when you are allowed to shoot, you ain't getting no deer. To which she responded, you're just a bad hunter. And I know some of my hunting friends will probably have a good laugh at this story. Consequently, I knew that her statement was not true. Because we're seeing the deer on the camera here, just not during the hours of dawn and dusk. So it's always a funny story that comes to mind whenever I'm thinking about hunting. So just thought I'd share that with you. Have a wonderful Saturday.